Welcome to Real and Unplugged, the podcast that keeps it real. Grab your best wine and let's get into it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Real and Unplugged. It's your favorite girl, V. And today I'm with Ashley and Trona, my girls. Y'all, I feel like dealing with people is very hard. Dealing with your mama, your sisters, your brother.
Correct.
Your family, your partner, very hard, right? And sometimes I feel like people don't understand the word love, or they don't know what it means. You know, 'cause I feel like everybody got a different definition of love, right?
Definitely.
Everybody see love differently. You know, I feel like people can receive your love, the love that you're giving them, but they don't give it back, you know? And I think because they don't understand, they don't know what it means. What do love mean to you?
For me, I love, I'm heavy on to make my life easier. I mean, so I feel like when you love and care about somebody, you pay attention to what they need. And without them having to tell you, you go ahead and take care of that thing for them, right? So, like, for me, you know, put gas in my car. Like, take my car to get the oil changed. Like, you know what I mean? My grass need to be cut. My mailbox don't work. I gotta rip in my rug. Like, do that for me so I don't have to do it. Because, I mean, I would do the same thing for you. If I know that you have an area that you need me to fill a void in, I'm going to fill it for you if I love and care about you. So for me, it's just about, like, noticing what I need and making sure that you can do that. Or that you will, and not that you can, but that you want to do that for me.
Right.
I'd have to say, of course, knowing and realizing the things that I need. But to add that, I think my love language is physical touch, because I definitely want all of that touchy-feely type of stuff. You know, when I want it. I'm not going to say I need you to do that all the time for me, or I want you to be doing that. But I do want you to, you know what I'm saying, notice a change. Like, if I got my hair done today, compliment me. You get what I'm saying? Or if, I don't know, even if I lost a couple pounds, baby, notice that. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, you looking good. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I pay attention to my partner.
Right.
And so when you looking good or you looking different, I'm like, oh, you look good today or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I believe in boosting my partner, and I want that same thing back. So on top of you making my life easier and just working together and you know, and liking, you know what I'm saying, what you were saying as far as noticing that I need my grass cut, noticing I need my car washed, putting gas in my car. I do want you to be, I want us to continue to be physically attracted to each other. I think that's what I like, physical. Like,
So you like affection.
I'm an affectionate person. Yeah, I like that.
I'm growing into that, but I wasn't always like that. But I think in my next relationship, I would want somebody to boost me, gas me, like tell me I'm pretty, compliment me, hug me, you know, kiss me, like.
Ashley, you know how I like your hair like this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, I love you in the bob. You know, just stuff like that.
Yeah, I can agree with what y'all just said. And my other thing is, like, I feel like it's with love, I feel like you should always try to compromise, see the other person's point of view, try to understand them, because dealing with family and love, family is so stuck in their ways. And, you know, they've been raised different from what we know.
Right.
And it's like, their love is so tough, it's so rough. And you might feel like they don't love you, but I think they do. I know they do.
Right.
But it makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Right? And then with your partner, depending on me personally, I feel like, depending on how they were brought up and raised, it depends on certain people, because they don't know how to love a person. They don't know when they should be doing this, or because they think that this is yours, this is mine, and, you know, you're supposed to do that stuff for yourself. But that's like me saying, if I'm supposed to check my tire, then you're supposed to cook for yourself every day too, you know?
Correct.
So it go hand in hand, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people just don't know. That's why I feel like love just make people do weird and crazy things and feel type of way because you're not getting what you're giving.
Right. But I think that go back to when we talk about communication. And that was one of my weakest points. You know, communicating, like even communicating as a friend, communicating as a mom, communicating in a relationship. But sometimes, like you saying, I didn't come from an affectionate family. So we weren't hugging and kissing and saying I love you when I was brought up.
Right.
This is something that is new to me, right? And I like it, but it's new to me. But now that I know I like it, I have to communicate that with whoever I'm going to be with and say, like, you know, you got to tell me that you love me, or you got to tell me that you like what I'm doing or that you don't like what I'm doing. Because if you're not opening your mouth to say nothing, then I'm thinking I'm right. And that don't help the love part of a relationship.
So, but in a relationship, do y'all think y'all can identify when it's real? When you have real love?
I honestly don't think. I don't know. Because I used to say a long time, I don't know if I ever even been in love. Because I feel like when you're in love, love, like if something go wrong, it hurts. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be upset. You're going to be sad. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think that's how you should be. Losing weight. But I think that, I don't know if I can identify it per se, but I do think that in my lifetime, somebody has really loved me for who I am. Like, it was no question. Like, what you need, how you need it done, when you need it done, I got it, I got you. It was no question about that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would have to say he has weird ways of showing it. And I feel like, sometimes I feel like when he did that, like, you got to be able to stand up for what you really want to.
Right.
So when he didn't really stand up for what he wanted, it just kind of make you be like, well, whatever then. If you don't really care, or if you're going to just let me do what I want to do, I'm going to do what I want to do. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
But for the most part, I did feel like he really did love me unconditionally. Like, it was no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to get my hair done. You know, you want to see me look pretty, but, like, it's no pressure. Like, I love you for who you are.
Right. I don't know if I have.
Then you can identify love.
Yeah, I mean, like she said, I know that I have been with people that have loved me unconditionally, but I've always been reserved. So I don't think that I've ever really given myself completely to love someone the way that they have loved me. And it's probably because I like for people to show me that they love me by doing things for me. Not like giving me money, not that kind of stuff, but like making my life easier. And I feel like I have not really gotten that yet. And so until I can get, I think or in my mind, what I'm thinking love is supposed to be, until I can get that, I don't think I can ever really be 100% in love completely, unconditionally.
Let me piggyback on something you said, though. Just because we know each other on a personal note, I really think the reason why you wasn't able to feel that because you always gave too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You always, I mean, and that's no shade. You know that.
Yeah.
But I think with your situation, it's like you was always willing to do a whole lot. No matter how they was coming for you, you always said, oh, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got your back. I'm going to do this for you without them really coming through for you like they were supposed to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so when you start putting that out to people in the beginning, they don't see a need to improve.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Well, that's probably what's been happening.
I'm sure it was. But I can't identify love. I think I did because I have. Because I feel like just with my relationship period,
Right.
I got somebody that I feel like he loved me unconditionally.
Right.
I feel like he go above and beyond to do whatever I want him to do or what it is that needs to be done. I don't really have to question a lot of things,
right.
Even though I feel like there be times when I be thinking, I overthink what's going on, and that could be a bad thing. But I feel like this has been probably my best relationship ever. You know, I don't gotta work hard to do this. I ain't got everything on my back.
Right.
You know? I got a partner that's willing to work and do work hard to do for anything we want, you know? And even if like my job is like, you gotta come to work and it's raining hard or whatever, like, don't go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. You don't gotta go work. Like I ain't never had that type in a relationship with a guy. You know,
Right.
like, I've been in a relationship for a long period of time, but I never got that.
You was
know?
never the priority in a relationship.
Right, and like it's basically like he should show me like what a man really is supposed to do.
For a woman.
You know what
that
I'm
he
saying?
love and care about.
Right.
Yeah.
And I get all that, and I love all that because
I know you do.
I ain't gotta work that hard. You know, I like it, honey. So, what is y'all idea of a first date?
For me, now 10 years ago, I want that first date to come booming. Like I need you to come spend the money. I need you to pull up in some nice. But that was like, cause that's childish. You know what I'm saying?
I
And-
still need a nice vibe.
No. Like no. I mean,
Oh.
as long as I know that you have it, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying, or
yeah.
you can do it. Like
Yeah.
that's not a big thing for me. But like a nice date, it don't have to take a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just I think my thing is creativity. What did you think about to get it done for me? You know what I'm saying? Did you really understand me and know what I like to do? Like, cause I'm a very simple person now. Like, it doesn't take a lot to really satisfy me. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Like the thoughtfulness.
Yeah, the thoughtfulness, like you just let's go on this date. Like you said, it could be a park date. Like I had a park date before, and it was an okay park date. Like, because then, like you said, you just sat around and talked. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was able to admire who I am. Like, give me compliments, because he would boost your head on. He good for that. But like, I don't have like an ideal. I think it's just your thought process. What did you think about? It don't have to take a lot, but just the fact that you're willing to take me and you're gonna take your time out to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, because of the world that we live in today and the way people don't be honest, I wanna talk, but like I wanna talk in your yard though, cause
Oh, you gotta go in the house.
I wanna make sure like I'm not getting set up for the okie doke. So like I need to see where you stay at, and like
Yeah.
if it's your house for you and not for y'all.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, we can, well, I'm simple too. Like, we can do anything. We can go hiking, we can go walking, we can go to Waffle House. Like, I don't care really. Like, the whole point of it is just me to be around you.
Be around you.
So wherever you want to go, I'm down to do that. But yeah, I need to come to your yard.
Now, I will say now, I did say I'm not big on like taking me all these crazy places. Like, it could be something simple, but I don't need all of our dates to be simple. I do need you to think outside the box
Okay,
and take me
yeah.
somewhere nice sometimes now.
Yeah,
Don't get it twisted. I want to go to somewhere nice, and I do want to see you putting effort and make sure that you made it really nice. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
spend some money. Cause you can't be cheap with me all the time.
Right, I can agree. But I think, well, my ideal date would just be talking. But my first date with my current partner, we did go out to eat. We did go to Waffle House, to be exact.
The Waffle House.
Yes,
I
we
like
went
the
to
Waffle
we
House.
went to
I think the Waffle House is a good
It was a
date.
late night. We went to
That ain't
Waffle
no
House.
good first
That was
date.
a good
Yes,
first
it
date for
is.
me. For me, it was. Well, imagine being with somebody ain't never took you on a date.
Right.
So Waffle House probably just good for me, baby. But what I'm saying is, you got to think about stuff like that. But it was a special date,
Right.
nice. That we went to the Santee State Park. We sat and talked all day, and then like, let's go to Waffle House. It was like a good little cute,
I
nice
love
little
it,
date,
but I don't
And we
do
did
no
go
Waffle
to
House.
I like the Waffle House.
I
I'm
like
good
it
on the
too.
Waffle. No judge, and
It
it
was
worked
a
out
nice
for you.
date.
It worked out for
It
you.
did.
Now we go to halls.
Ow.
A little bit. What was y'all worst relationship? Worst relationship.
Oh gosh,
Wow.
my worst relationship. Dang, I only got two, but I guess
Damn.
I'll say because I had those two relationships probably took me through the ringer.
Oh, okay.
So like I'll probably say my high school relationship was my worst relationship because he was a dog. And then I was very young. Like, you
Yeah.
young, you don't know nothing about life. And I didn't really My mom or whatever. Huh?
I say, do we even count those? High school?
Because I guess that was a real relationship. But, like, my mom, like, wasn't a mom where you be like, go here. So I ain't had time to be chasing no boy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Keeping up with him and stuff like that. And it was just, like, he was embarrassing. Like, he was doing stuff all in town and stuff. And I can never forget, y'all. I'll never forget, it was this big thing that happened between us one night. And my friend, I didn't call his name with him. He called me today, said, we best friends, my guy, best friend. Like, he called me, they said, he was like, you all right? Time I heard such stuff, I heard you caught somebody cheating on you last night. And I was like, dog, that's how you called to check up on me? Yeah. But I guess he was very genuine. Like, he was being genuine because, like I said, we real cool. Yeah. But it was just like, I was like, dang, this is embarrassing. Like, I think that's had to be my little worst relationship because, y'all, it was so embarrassing. That was probably the worst because I did say I have two. But like I said, that college situation was probably a situationship more than a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I was feeling like we was in a relationship, but we never really made that an official thing. So technically, that was a situationship. But with my high school, everybody knew that was my boyfriend kind of thing. Right. And he out here dogging me like that. Yeah. I'm like, come on. Dude, like, I'm going to pop you upside your head type of stuff. I really did, too. That's what I'm saying. Like, and when you get me in that situation where I'm embarrassing myself, so now that you embarrass me, and of course he didn't tell me to do this stuff, but again, I'm thinking that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So now I go down there acting up. Now I done pop you upside your head a couple times. You didn't up there, I done got physical. And
keep your hands to yourself, too.
Yeah, I learned that now. I don't do stuff like that no more. Like, you would never catch me getting physical with nobody. I will walk away. But back then I didn't know better. I was a child. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that was just the most memorable thing because I could never forget him calling me, bro, you all right? So, yeah, I'll say that had to be my worst relationship. Yeah.
What was yours?
Well, I got two worst relationships, too.
Jeez.
But they both happened in college. Mm-hmm. Well, one happened in college, one happened in grad school. And I don't even know how I used to date the kind of people I used to date because the people I used to date don't even match me. Right. Like, I don't know what in the world I was thinking. Like, I was just young and dumb, period. Yeah. Young and dumb. But in both cases, they kind of did me the same way. Like, I felt like they wanted me to just be the pretty thing. The could just be like, oh, that's my girl. But they ain't want me to go nowhere, really. They ain't want me to do nothing, really. Just want me to, like, go to school, be in the house, and wasn't really trying to date me, like how we talking about going out and doing stuff. Like, no, like, it was bad. It was bad. And then the one in grad school, like, he was up in Clemson with me, and I'm like, bro, like, why you up here with me? Like,
go do something, right?
Right, but then you all on the social media faking and fronting like, we in Atlanta. Like, no, baby, we not in Atlanta. We in Clemson. This is not Atlanta. Right. Like, and so that's when I learned a very valuable lesson about social media. Because people pretend on social media all the time. So at that moment, I knew, like, I don't believe nothing I see on the internet. Because it's not true. Because this man right here lying to this Facebook like he in Atlanta. So, yeah, those two relationships were, like, trash.
Yeah. My worst relationship.
I hate you talk about this because I feel like I'm the fault for this. I hate when you bring this up. Like, I really wish you let this memory die.
Well, it was the worst relationship I ever been in.
Well,
I felt like the guy did not. I was a rebound girlfriend. That's how I feel. I feel that way. I feel like I was a rebound girlfriend or whatever, right? And I feel like the reason why it was the worst because he begged for my time for years, right? Like years since I was like in high school. I started talking to him after I got out of school, right? So he wasted my time, and I felt like I just was a rebound girlfriend. Now, my other worst relationship was, it was bad too. Because I was always getting embarrassed, like every day. I was getting embarrassed. It was always another girl.
Well, yeah.
It was always something. Like he thought he he was doing good, but it wasn't good. It was just bad. It was bad. That was, yeah.
But you know what I forgot to mention about this bad relationship was girls used to call me all the time too, like mad with me because, girl, I didn't know about you. Like, he with me. Like, how you calling me upset? Like, I mean, things like, y'all, I done had my tires flat behind.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
wow.
Like, this man had to buy new tires because girls.
You definitely was gonna buy 'em, baby.
Yeah, because these girls were so, like, how do you even know? Like, I don't even know how these girls knew what I drove.
So they came to your house and picked you up?
Probably
I was
like
at
this.
school.
What?
And they did it at school.
Ooh, they hooked you up, Pooh.
Yes.
Girl, you was living dangerous. That was dangerous.
I was like,
Again, that goes back to my high school relationship. I feel like that's when I had my most. No, that I was gonna say. I think that was when I had my most enemies, but I had them in college too.
These
oh my
guys
God.
put you in
They were.
sticky
Y'all would never talk to me again.
Yeah,
Just
I
I'm thinking
can't.
about it. Never.
I'm
Don't
very
ever-
selective.
No matter. I don't think no matter how
Uh-uh.
how hard life got. No, because
No.
that y'all done did wrong. Y'all ain't do right.
Yeah, no.
I'm just thinking about
Right.
that. Like
I feel like that too.
No.
But I felt like you probably just gave your time to the wrong people.
Yes.
You know, and that's basically what it was. You just young, you know. But because I could definitely say ain't nobody don't like me for me. Ain't nothing I did. It's because y'all was talking to a man that I was talking to. Or something like that. Like, I ain't do you nothing.
Girls get mad with you when the guys will publicly say they with me or they with you, but you mad like, girl, why you mad with us when we public? Like, it's not like we secretly in a relationship.
Yeah, because it's the man's fault.
Yeah.
He was living a double life.
That's
He ain't
true.
told
We
you.
get enemies, but I'll tell anybody right now, baby, we had any problem, I promise you, we don't have it no more.
No.
Like now I'm not gonna say that the people that I probably, if you did something real bad and I don't really, you're not my favorite person, you'll probably still not be my favorite person, but you can never turn me up to get physical or
Right.
get out of my
Yeah,
character
I agree with
ever
that.
again.
No.
And no, I would be so embarrassed
Yeah, I wouldn't
to
never
say I stooped to that level and
Yeah.
we had to get physical.
Yeah, I ain't getting crazy
I ain't
over
doing that no
nothing
more.
but my kids. That's the
That's the only
only
thing.
thing.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that's gonna take me there.
I can
Yes.
agree. Comes to being intimate. Ooh, when it comes to that, next show, do you think it's overrated?
Yes.
Or do you think it's really like that?
Overrated.
It could be both now because it can be really like that. Let's not get it twisted. It can be really like that. But for the most part, it is overrated. I think that it can be terrible. Intimacy can go a lot of ways. It can be kind of bad. I ain't gonna say terrible. It can be bad. But I think if you like the person a little bit, you might deal with it a little while and try to teach them and try to say, okay, let's try this way. Let's do it this way. You know what I'm saying? So to see if you can get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because you like them a lot. I know some people probably like, I don't like nobody that much. But I mean, I'm serious because like it's overrated because to me it's a mind thing. So
It is overrated, but if you got connection with a person, it's not overrated. You gonna always like this. You gonna always gonna like it. It's gonna always be good.
that's a lie.
You might have bad nights, but it's not something that you don't want to like do with your partner. If you got chemistry with them, if you connected to that person, you gonna tell me you don't like them, like this stuff no night.
No, I'm saying, but you was like, that's not what you said. You said we're gonna have you. I can't remember what you said, but you was like, you're gonna always like
yeah.
it. You don't always like it. Like some days it just might be an off night.
Yeah, not all the time, but
I
if you
know.
got chemistry, you don't.
But I'm saying you
not
gotta
like-
watch how you use that word always, because baby, it's some nights, even with your best partner, you be like, now come on, now what was that? You ain't never. Now come on, I don't care. You don't. No, you know we ain't gonna get too. Come on, don't act like Jason. No, every day he doing what he gotta do.
Listen
He
to
have
him.
a bad night too.
I haven't met him. I ain't got no bad night yet. I can say that.
Well, good luck for you. Happy for you. I mean, I just feel like everybody have a little off night. On even you might have a bad night. It might not even be your
I
partner.
can say you probably will
can have a bad night.
have bad nights. I will agree with that. People do have bad nights. Sometimes you just don't feel like it. Sometimes you just be tired. I do understand. But basically what I'm saying is, if you have a connection with a person, then sex is not always overrated. You get what I'm saying?
It can be, because some people act like they just got to do it. They got to have sex. They got to do this. They got to do that. They just want to, they think, I feel like, just think about it. A cheating man. They just go around bouncing from girl to girl, women to women, women to women. When technically, at the end of the day, you just a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you really think that it's just that good to the way they got to have it with all these people?
That's a man.
That's just, that's overrated
Agree
too.
to man.
That's overrated. Well, I guess you could say
Agree to man. A man that want too much, you know? You could be greedy.
Because there ain't no way.
You could definitely be greedy and go overboard.
So in your argument, you're saying that it's not overrated.
Not all the time. It depends on you and the person, the chemistry. It depends on that.
I think it's overrated. And I think that includes with your person. Because intimacy should not just be the act of that.
You're right.
It should be everything. It should be how you make me think. It should be how you make me feel. It should be what we do together, what we build together. It is just not about the nighttime. Like, that is not what intimacy is.
I agree. I can agree with that.
So for me, yes, it's overrated when we thinking about it in terms of the night.
Yeah.
But y'all just did not hear what I said about my man earlier?
Repeat yourself, because I missed
He's a
it.
good man.
Yeah. Oh, you connecting the dots. I see where you going with it.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't experience bad nights, bad days, bad times.
Right.
But like you say,
It's everything.
it's everything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, sis, I done had somebody that I did like, and I felt like
It was trash.
I'm not saying it was trash, but I'm saying that, like,
It was
he
overrated.
could have got better, and I feel like because I liked him, I would have dealt with it.
You would try to coach.
I would have tried to coach him, and I would have tried to just say, do it this way, do it that way. Or maybe we got to look at a movie or something. I don't know. I would have thought about things to help us get there but I liked him enough to do that. So that's what I'm saying. So not saying that, if it's trash, I'm just going to just stick with a trash person because I like them. But at the same time, if it's not as good as I feel like it should have been, sometimes a lot of people, you gotta understand, some of these boys started having sex when they was 13 years old. They ain't properly learned what to do right. Even though at this age, I'm serious. At this age, you should, but a lot of people still don't really know how to have sex good. Like, a lot of people don't know, and when I say sex good, they don't know all the things they need to be doing. You get what I'm saying?
I could agree. You're right. There are some people that is trash. Just gotta say that. They are trash. But what all I'm saying is that chemistry makes everything better. I guess that's what I'm telling you.
Baby, okay.
And like you said, you had a physical attraction, chemistry with that person. That's why you say, okay, I felt like I could have coached him through. Cause it was some type of chemistry attraction there, right? Right or wrong?
I guess, yeah.
So, like, cause trash is out here now. I'm just saying, it's
Exactly.
definitely out here, but it's not. If you willing to work with it, then it's really not overrated. Like she was saying, intimacy is like everything.
Yeah.
Connect the dots with everything. You know how you make me feel, and all that little stuff.
Because you can be physically attracted to a person, and then they could just start doing things around the house that you don't like, or things in the public around
That's
you
true.
and your friends that you don't like.
Ooh, yeah.
And then you like, what? And then you don't want anything with them. You don't want
and
any
then
type of
when
intimacy
it's time to
with them.
get physical, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, you disgusted almost.
Okay.
So
yeah, I got y'all. That do make sense. I ain't never really thought about it.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
all you think about is, no, relationship, ain't done. You know how you
damn.
golly.
Excuse me. What are you saying?
I'm just saying. Oh, my.
my man.
My man. Like, Jesus.
Oh my God, y'all are too much for me. But anyways, do you think that second chances should be given in a relationship or a friendship or with people? Period.
I do believe in second chances, because people are entitled to mistakes. You gotta understand. Like I say, sometimes you might do something to somebody and you haven't been properly taught on how it should be done correctly. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use Ashley for an example. Me and Ashley have been friends since we was like in 5th grade. But I mean, and then we had times we fell off a little bit, got back, whatever. I'm saying, but like she said, she didn't grow up where it was a lot of physical love or, you know, people saying, "Oh, I just love you. I this and that." Third, she didn't grow up like that. So like, just say for instance, if she had like say, and I'm saying I'm big on birthdays and stuff. She's not. So say for instance, if I had this event for my birthday or something, and she happened 5 years ago, or even maybe 10 years ago, and she happened to miss it at that time because she feel like, girls, it's a birthday, it don't matter. And I got mad about it. I'd give her a second chance on that because I do understand what she's feeling. But once I explain to you how I felt and what that mean to me, I expect you to get it right the next time.
Right. I can see that.
So that's why I feel like people are entitled to second chances because they make mistakes, and a lot of times a lot of people don't know what might be big to you might not be big to me. You get what I'm saying? And until you explain that to me, I'm gonna move how I move because I don't really know. So that comes with not even a relationship. It's anything, friendship, family, whoever. Like we move a certain way because you may not know how you know what I'm saying. But once I let you know and be like, okay, look, Ashley, I ain't like that. Like
Right.
my A1.
Right.
So like, have my back like I'm gonna have yours. Now, when you start showing me that no matter how much I said that, it was like, oh, forget you, girl, it's about me. Then I'm gonna start separating myself because now I know I'm your friend, but you really ain't my friend.
Right. This is true.
How about you?
I think it depends on why you need that second chance. Cause some things you just gotta cut it right there. You know, like some things are just non-negotiables. Like you don't need a second chance because you already showed your true self the first time, and I'm all right with that.
Some things.
Yeah. But now, you know, if it's a long-standing relationship, then I don't want to lose a long-standing relationship if it's something that can be repaired or communicated better. But especially, you know, it depends for me why you need that second chance.
I done gave second chances, y'all, and I believe in forgiving people, like, because I know people mess up. I just know that. Like, I've lived in the world, I know people can mess up. It's just fixing it. Don't do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I really, it's a more focus on like I say, because and another thing is, I love on people hard. Like, not even a man necessarily, like,
Yeah.
like, you my dog, like, you know how I am, like, Ashley my dog, like, I love her like
Yeah.
my sister. Like, people be thinking I'm crazy when I be like, bro, whatever she need, like, I'm there, because that's my dog.
Right.
But I know that for her. Don't get me wrong. I know for a fact, Ashley ain't going to be the friend that call me every day. We don't do that. Like, me either. I ain't the friend that going to call you every day. Like, she ain't going to call me every day. She might not, me and her might not even talk for 2 weeks at a time. Vita could tell me, probably talk to Ashley more than I talk to her. But I know for a fact, if I call my dog is there.
Right.
And that's what I need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can agree with the second chances. I feel like second chances should be given. And like I said, I feel like, you know, depending on what it is, depending on if it's something that you could come back from, like it's not something very major that will make you hold that grudge or something against
Yeah.
something.
You spend
or
all my
whatever.
money on some bets, no second chance. You have a baby on me, no second chance. I'm sorry.
You
No.
say that until you be in the situation. You probably would. You don't know.
You never know.
Ashley, but again, that comes back to you saying what? You ain't never really been in love. So, hey,
Oh, well.
that's probably why you be like, man, go. You done got this baby on me. But if you love that man, and you might think about it.
You might.
You know what I'm saying? But let me ask y'all this. Since we talking about second chances and we saying this thing, what could you not come back from, though? What could somebody do for you? Like, you answer that part.
Yeah.
But what could somebody do to you? And you just say, I just can't do it.
Like, say for instance, we out or whatever, and this girl, the side piece, come up to me, be like, you know, I talked to your man, blah, 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 blah. And if you don't check that right then and there, like, hush that, like, shut it up. You know, if you don't do that for me,
Yes,
and I think I can't come back because that's embarrassing. That's a slap in the face, like, right there in my face. Like you letting somebody else do me like that. And I just feel like, and me and you together, we like this. Like I'm telling you, you the first person I want to tell some stuff to.
Right.
You know? So if you gonna allow somebody that you ain't with like that to come disrespect me like that, I just think I can't come from that. You know, that is a violation of mine, honey.
So you covered the man portion. You covered what your man into.
My friends,
But my
they already know. Miss my birthday if you want to. You get cut off.
no. I think for me, I mean, now I ain't gonna lie. Like I will say, I ain't playing about me in this era. I ain't playing about me. But I think as far as a friend, if you violate and you sleep with my guy, if you sleep with my guy,
What kind of friends you
I
got?
think I ain't never had I don't got that many friends. My friends ain't doing nothing like that to me. They already know. I ain't gonna lie. Lord, I might put my hands on my friend for doing something like that. And it's not even about the man. It's just about the disrespect, girl. Like, why would you disrespect me like that?
Yes. I don't even see my friends' men in that way. Like, if you date my friend, I can't even look at you seriously. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
you like a brother to me more than
I would slap you if you try something crazy.
I'm not even attracted to nobody my friends talk.
Yeah, me too. So that's what I'm saying. I think but I'm just saying that's something I could not come from. Which I don't have a friend that would do that. I ain't gonna say think. None of my friends wouldn't do me like that.
No, we not like that.
But if they did, bro, we done. We never talking
Now,
again.
I'm gonna tell you this. That is definitely a thing.
What?
But that's definitely like something you wouldn't come back from. That's definitely that. But let me tell you this. I had a situation like that, right?
No.
Listen, I did.
Wow.
I ain't gonna get too up into it, but I had a situation like that.
Being in her friend.
Listen, I had already heard about it or whatever. Somebody had already called, like 20 people had already called and tell me about it. Blah blah. I didn't care because of the fact that one thing is sometimes when you know people, you know a person, you know that friend is capable of doing that type of stuff.
They ain't your friend then.
Right? But it was a lesson for me.
Oh yeah.
Like I cannot to this day, I do not hate her. I do not dislike her. It's just that me and her will never be this again.
Yeah.
Because I felt like she knew too much about that particular relationship that it shouldn't even have went that way. It shouldn't have been a question if it's okay or not.
Right.
You know?
Oh wait, she tried to ask you if it was okay?
She did ask me.
Oh my God. She knew she was wrong and she asked you.
But like I said, if you know the people, it's like,
oh wow,
I ain't even surprised. You know, some people just don't surprise me. You know, I can say that. Like,
but you know what?
Some people don't surprise me on some things they would do, but I am not that type of friend. I'm gonna tell my friend, husband,
you better tell.
Or boyfriend. I'm telling. If they even look at me and wink their eye on the low,
I might slap them.
Hey, I'm telling.
Yeah,
I'm
telling too.
Look, like you said, I don't look at my friends.
Right.
Dude in that type of way. I would there is no man that any one of my friends have or had
that you want.
that I want.
Yeah.
Now, in that situation, I felt like I had opportunity to do the same
thing.
But I did because I did consider us as friends.
Yeah.
Right? But me knowing who the person is, I'm not surprised that it went down. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even believe you said you consider her as your friend.
I did.
That's a first to me. I didn't even know that.
I did. Like, we was cool. I used to
You
hang
cool
out
with everybody.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
you-
Ooh. Yeah, I used
You
to.
do have a lot of.
I do, but
People
come
you
on.
cool
I
with.
used to hang out with her all the time. We was.
That's true. I
friends.
get you. I feel
used to
you on
hang out with
that.
her all the time. She been involved in our relationship. She knew everything about it. There was nothing she really didn't know about it.
That's true
crazy.
too.
You know, I'm just saying it is what it is.
Well, it worked out for you because you got you a good man now.
Yeah.
But it didn't even happen during that time. It was really after the fact, right?
Yeah, it was after. It was
Way after.
Way after. But either way, we still was cool. We still.
No, I
That's
get you.
like-
Like, I wouldn't never talk to Ashley.
I have a friend.
Yeah, I would never talk to you.
I have a friend that.
Now, don't put your mouth up like that. You see that bitch?
Not like that, but like, that's
Right?
a no.
But I have friends that I don't talk to every day. I probably talk to them once a year. I got one friend named Veronica. Let me tell you something. She a good friend. I would never talk to nobody that liked her, wanted to talk to her. Not saying I won't do it to the rest of my friends, but Veronica is a girl like, me and her don't talk in years. But if she hears something, oh, listen, she gonna call me. She gonna make sure I get that news. Girl, listen, she ain't gonna play about it. You know, I can definitely say that. Like, you don't have to be, I don't have to be with her every single day to have that relationship with her. You know what I'm saying? So, there are some friends, like on Veronica, I ain't got to think about that. I know she ain't gonna step like that.
Exactly.
But other friends, I think like, I wasn't surprised that you did that because I seen you step like that before.
Got
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't surprised.
Yeah.
Girl.
But yeah. But I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
you know, like I said, you got a lot of friends.
Right,
So I
whatever.
guess.
Well, I learned from friends and situations.
That girl.
And I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm
I think you have less people you think are friends now than you did in the past.
I do. But, you know, to wrap it all up, and moral of the story is basically with people and love is something hard. You gotta take it and roll with it.
Yes,
you know? Love should definitely be peaceful, but it is crazy and messy. You know, love should supposed to be kind. But Lord, we know it is a work. You hear me? It's a piece of work. I'm telling you, it's a piece of work. You know?
Yeah,
but you know, you gotta love on your people, whatever. Yeah. But just make sure you choose yourself first when it comes to love, dealing with people.
Yeah,
willing to compromise, and you know, just understand other people's point of view.
I agree.
But until next time, y'all, we are out. I need everybody to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Thank you. Peace.
Bye, y'all.